Good evening, YouTube. It's your man, George Page, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, I'd like to apologize because I've been a little behind my bodybuilding content. I haven't done too many stories. It's been a while since my last one. And, the stuff I've been going through. And I've been, and I think now, I'll probably have a little more time. I can really focus more on my bodybuilder content. So I'm going to step up a little bit and rank it up a little some. But I'm going to start with this lady here. This lady is a legend. And she was considered one of the largest women ever professional bodybuilder. This is one Miss Nicole Bass Fuchs. Now, Nicole Bass was born August the 10th of 1964 in Milton Village, New York. Now, I couldn't find much of her early life, how she grew up and everything else. But what I could find much on Nicole was when she was growing up, she got into the sport of, as was considered one of the tallest women in the sport at 6'2". Now in the 80s, she met her husband Richard Bob Fuchs, and by 85 she married Bob and competed in her first show, the NPC Eastern USA Championships, where she placed second as a heavyweight. Now by 88 she had her best showing by winning the heavyweight and overall at the Northeastern States. Now, it was still a road for her to climb for Nicole, but finally she gained her pro card after winning the NPC Nationals in '97. The same year she was at the Miss Olympia, where where her first and only pro show. She placed 14th and decided to retire. Now, by '98, she got into pro wrestling. Now, this is where a lot of people might recognize you from her pro wrestling days, especially back in when it was WWF. When she came in as a wrestler. But she was with the ECW and later joined WWF, and was a bodyguard for Sable at WrestleMania 15 back in March 20th of '99. She also was a tag team partner and had a love interest to Val Venus. She also had a rivalry with women's champion Deborah Michaels. Going as far as interfering in Deborah's match against Ivory, where Mrs. McMichael lost her title. Bass later left the company because of a pending lawsuit over sexual assault backstage by Stephen Lombardi. But basically, if some of you may not be familiar with the name Lombardi, he was a semi-retired wrestler, best known as the Brooklyn Brawler. In 2003, the case was dismissed. After that, Nicole continued to work the independent circuit as a wrestler, valet, and bodyguard. She was also working as a professional trainer, and besides bodybuilding and wrestling, Nicole was also an entertainer. She had a long friendship with shock jock Howard Stern. They met back in '93 when she was a contestant on his pay-per-view event, the Miss Howard Stern New Year's Eve pageant. She was part of Stern's Whack Pack, which was a group of assorted personalities, such as Beetlejuice, Hate Man, Hate Woman, the Iron Sheik, Crackhead Bob, and Fruity Nutcake, the rapping granny. Besides her appearance on the Howard Stern show, Nicole made her big screen debut in the biographical comedy film Private Parts in '97. It was based on the book written by Stearns about his early years and his life as king of all major media. She even did some TV shows, and so also appears in several soap operas, between '91 and '92, such as Bold and Beautiful, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, and Guiding Light. She did have a few setbacks. In 2006, she was in the hospital with a pancreatitis caused from steroid usage. And then in 2013, her husband Bob died in his sleep. He had a heart attack in his sleep at the age of 63. After that, she was working as with a business partner, and Christy Monroe, and she was also her lover. Also, Nicole was doing stand-up comedy, which was most of the material, was about her and her life and herself, and being a bodybuilder and being such a tall woman. But tragedy struck when she was, she fell unconscious she was found unconscious in an apartment by her girlfriend Christine. It was believed she suffered a stroke. The doctors did what they could do for her, and she never gained consciousness, and was declared legally brain dead. So she was taken off of life support, and she died February the 17th of 2017. She was just 52 years old. Now, Nicole Bass, as I remember, was amazing bodybuilder, very large. Like I said, she was a tall woman. And a lot of bodybuilders who are like, at least if you're over 5'10" or anything close to 6 feet, it's hard to put on a lot of muscle. In her early years, she was very lean, very petite, But then, as we said before, she did use steroids to gain more size. And I remember when she first appeared on WWE, and Professor Richard WWE, I said, I recognize her. She's a professional bodybuilder. Like at the time there was like several, quite a few professional bodybuilders that, not many professional, but quite a few bodybuilders that jumped from the sport to pro wrestling. As you know, like Midnight, Anne-Marie Cooks, I just mentioned her, Asia, Christina Wolf, don't forget China, Joy Lowen. There was a lady by the name of April Hunter. She wasn't a bodybuilder per se. She worked in fitness, but she did Western for a long time. I think she didn't do a lot of the big shows. She mostly was independent. She might have done some stuff at ECW, and and there's a Tori. And also don't forget Trish Stratus. She was a fitness model. She did a lot of bodybuilding, but she was a bodybuilder per se. But she was in the fitness world. But Nicole was an amazing person. She was a gentle person. She had a good heart, and she went through a lot before her death. And it's just the struggle of being a professional bodybuilder. Just some things happen, especially financial hardships, medical issues, and as I talked before, there was a bodybuilder by the name of Shelly Beatty. She committed suicide years ago. And it's just like, it's about part of life sometimes. And people are always going to point, yes, steroids. Yes, steroids may be a factor of that, but sometimes things just happen to people. But like I said, she was a great person, a great athlete, and she is surely missed in the world of bodybuilding. It's your man, George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm out.